Okay, so I'll start by our dependency in this meeting. So everyone, if you have any topic, please add it in this table. So I will start by this how to effectively and efficiently prioritize which property to optimize. So actually, the revenue manager, which is Kaicha, has met guideline to inspect which property to optimize, and we try to automate it. We try to effectively to effectively to know which property to optimize. And so what I'm doing is to just to move the guideline to redash. So this is the redash link. So the first metric I use is the offensive and inquiry. So this is we can use the inquiry is normalization, and we can see the occupancy rate versus 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 the normalized inquiry. So for example, this property for example, this property, the MF Villa, has high inquiry, but not really so much for the occupancy rate. And the second is the current revenue, divided by average the previous month's revenue, but it's still in progress because FS technical is in here. So this is I did because I have pairing with CopyD. So what do you think, guys? Do we have still need improvement for this, especially Kaicha, because she will use these tools for for finding which property to optimize.
For the technical issue, do you know do you have a pathway to solve it, or do you know who to inquire?
So for the technical issues, actually about the store procedure in MySQL, I still try to find it in Google, but if it's not, I will try to ask you
Okay, yeah,
how to
just try
find
it
it.
first. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then maybe I'll yeah. Just like what Irfan mentioned, let's have the revenue managers to evaluate the stats that you've made so far.
Yeah.
I
So
have question, Irfan. Can you give me an example from your picture in occupancy and inquiry? Which property that I should optimize? And what is the definition of inquiry normalized?
normalization also,
Uh,
so the normalization is just to rescale the range from 0 to 100. So because we have inquiry like so basically it is just the inquiry divided by the maximum inquiry for all the property.
I see,
Yeah.
I see.
So it's just range from 0 to 100, just to easy to scale. Scale. So for
Mm,
example, like here, that MF Villa Kayu Tulang is actually pretty good because it's higher occupancy rate and high and high inquiry. But for the Sinan family homestay and the house of Gambara, it have high inquiry, but not so much for the occupancy rate. Especially like this Puri
okay.
Kalapa, something.
Oh, so this one already state the apa namanya the prioritization ya. So mi
Yeah,
villa kayak tulang and then mi villa and etc. Gitu ya
yeah.
berarti ya.
Yeah, I have pairing with Kaicha, and Kaicha also explained me how to inspect the property, and she used inquiry for that. So that's why I used it to reach.
Okay, okay. Right. From my
Okay.
side, I think that's the question, and I think this is from the potential side sih itu. Yeah. Let me know what do you think, Jess or Icha?
Irfan, quick question.
Yeah.
Is this all the property that we manage?
No, wait. So this is batch. Wait. It's by region. So there is. Oh yeah, this is all the property we manage. Oh
I think the joints, Irfan, in the initial
yeah.
join because there is zero revenue is not included.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
right. Okay. Then so
yeah. Please revise the
uh
code. Yeah.
okay. So Khalil is please help me to write that I have to
Okay.
check about the query in this English. So yes, or Kaicha, do you have any thought about this
Yeah, I
topic?
think so. Thank you, Irfan, for this. I think this is really helpful for us, for Kaicha and I, to be able to choose which properties to focus on for SPO next week. Yeah, I mean this week.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
It,
Jess.
it makes it clearer for prioritization.
I have one question actually, but sorry, I didn't follow from the very first place because back then my internet just got lagged. Is the revenue is included in the metrics?
In the table, in the Reddish, yes, but not
Mm,
in the visualization.
not the metrics. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay then. So I think we have actionable plan for this topic. Is there anything we want to talk about this topic before we move to the next topic? Everyone, okay.
Just one more time, please summarize your uh the overall function to calculate again.
Okay. So the
The
overall
combination
function,
of all. Yeah. The score, just the score. Please revise once more, Irfan.
this, the score for this topic,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Occupancy, current revenue, and from the metrics, what is the calculation for the final score again? We will not combine it.
So, so we try to find the high inquiry with less occupancy rate to optimize the the property in here. And also the second matrix is try to find the current revenue divided by average
Okay,
previous.
so the result is not one score, yeah.
Yeah, still one score for this score.
Yeah. What is the overall function? What's the formula with the framework for the score?
The formula, now
Zero point
it's
0.3
just
times inquiry plus 0 point something plus occupancy or whatever plus revenue. What is the overall score?
overall score. Uh, I'm sorry, I really didn't get what you
Oke,
mean.
nilainya kan hasil akhirnya satu nilai ya.
Yeah.
Ya, kan komponennya occupancy, inquiry sama current revenue. Itu kalkulasi buat jadi satu nilainya itu di revise sekali lagi dong.
Oh, okay. So, so actually I just compare the occupancy rate and the normalized inquiry, and this normalized inquiry is from so this I know why I normalize the inquiry. So we supaya lebih gampang di rescale.
Iya,
So
itu gue paham soal normalisasi. Tapi
yeah.
hasil akhir skornya buat supaya nanti
Biar
kan
dia
kita mau ada
keluarnya
ranking
satu
tuh.
angka, Van. Misalnya
Oh,
kayak
supaya
kemarin
jadi
dua
Ya,
dua.
kemarin kan udah ada skornya nih. Ya,
Oh
kemarin kita
ya,
revise teori di belakangnya. Sekarang
ya.
hasil itu akhirnya itu gimana perhitungannya sekarang?
Oh, so untuk scoringnya kak. Ya, I have not decided which method we will how to scoring it.
Itu yang issue. Makanya gue kira gue miss kan tadi. Makanya gue minta di repeat once more regarding the final score. That's actually the one that you need revenue managers feedback from actually, whether the scoring makes sense or not to them. So you got the components data, but you still haven't combined it into one score yet, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's also another dependency. Yeah.
Yeah. So this also another dependency. So Kak Liz, please also help me to write it down to define how to scoring about this uh, these metrics. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's jump to the next topic. So this is the for business intelligence. So maybe I think wait we have current suggested SLA for last Friday meeting. Actually, so Kak Kak Lilis, so when will we implement this SLA, Kak? And is this approved yet?
Okay, yeah, for the SLA, I think I still needs, oh yeah, Hansen to be determined, right? Um, the final. It haven't done yet, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Not yet for me.
Yes, so I guess that still be dependency Irfan. Jadi belum belum ada finalnya.
So there's no
Aku
final
nggak bisa
about this.
bilang.
So
Ya,
what should Hansen need to do for the next action of the plan?
I think we wrote it already, right? Above it. No?
No.
Delivery time, right? Needs to classify the level of the project and then give the SLA. How long should it take? Gitu. That's an example. Accuracy of revenue projection. How many percent? Itu yang harus ditentuin. And then average occupancy rates for overall. How many do you propose? Nah, something like that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Hansen, do you want to say anything about this, Hansen?
B- but I haven't seen the data yet, but so I cannot like uh do some decisions about the SLA right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So when what's that? Maybe you can deliver the about this SLA, Hansen.
Hanson, let's do this, right? We'll just discuss this. You could discuss this with the team, and then we could deliver the results in Friday. How about that, Hanson?
Friday.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's try for IT.
Okay, there. So Friday. Wait. So I don't know if it to Friday. Okay, thank you, Hansen.
Yeah, the deadline. Okay, sorry. The deadline is Friday, right? It's already written there. Oh,
Yep.
you changed it. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I will move to the next topic. This is about the regular pricing review. So yesterday I and Hansen actually pairing for this to because Hansen still have the we have still dependency for this. Like Hansen and Irfan, wait, Hansen and Irfan work together for visualization and readers. And we have met it, right, Hansen, for the LEOs. So this is the so this is the chart. This is the this is the length of stay and the count of of the LOS. Is this really what you mean? Is this really what you trying to find, Kaicha, in this visualization?
Yeah, that this is what we actually want. But I think would it be better if we add uh filtered by the booking date? What do you think, Alice?
Yeah, I think so because we need to understand the recent uh, trend, Irfan. Jadi add more filter of the dates.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
for example, would like to identify on January or in February on in last week like itu gitu.
okay, so the input is to add filter for the date, right? The
Yes.
start date and that to find the time.
Yeah, and can you add also property name filter so we can because our optimization is single property, perhaps that's more apa namanya, um, ya more targeted lah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kak. So between Coffee D.
Oh no, this is just to revise. This is used to set the minimum stay night or buat apa?
No, making some yeah, it can also, but ini kan discount, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, more
targeted
like to decide the pricing. See, should we lower it on monthly price or weekly price, something like that.
Okay. So for example, in this case, yeah, I just want to make sure the location of this
Sure.
tool in the pricing of apa guideline. So let's look at the chart again. For example, this is just a sample. Like in the case of guest house, the length of stay, of course, we know usually it's just short. This year it shows two. It will not affect the weekly and it will not incentivize weekly and monthly discount, as opposed to property with longer
Yeah.
length of stay.
Uh-uh,
As a
uh-uh.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure after maybe to Hansen as well. When this is done, we can actually attach the visualization itself in the pricing guideline, so that they don't have to go to Redash. They can just follow the guideline and check in Coda. So the Redash in Coda while following the guideline, just select in Coda. Is it clear, Hansen? If it's already done, yeah, and if it's already approved,
Okay,
so that
okay.
the tool made by DS can be directly integrated to the operational guideline.
Okay then. So for this topic, the actionable plan is the input is that Hansen will work for the that parameter and also make wetland. Am I right? Coffee D?
No, included in the pricing guideline, directly on the point where the pricing team have this understanding on how to translate the length of stay data to the like whatever the pricing action is. Giving a weekly discount, giving one a discount. So just embed it there so that they don't have to go to Redash. Just look at Coda while following the guideline.
But where who should
What is the name of
I
the
to
dog? Is that your
evaluate it?
Oh no, evaluate ya. Ica.
Yeah. Oh, Kaisa. Okay.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
it's passed by each, then include it aja. Then also ask where's the guideline? Yeah.
Yeah. Guideline. Which guideline do you think the best platform to put this one? Ica? Is that single property optimization or pricing guideline
Our
or
pricing guideline.
pricing guideline? Okay, pricing. Yeah, you can search pricing nanti ya, Irfan and Hansen, and just embed it there.
Okay then.
Okay.
Alice. So once again, Alice, can you help me to write down the actionable plan
Yes,
for
yes.
this topic? Okay, thank you, Kak. So anyone, do you have any input for this topic before we move to the next topic?
Not just no, just additional things. See. So Chinta, I think this is related to your big project of how to like integrate the how to clean up this Redash dashboard. So sometimes there's this query that you may have to decide whether the query can be put in the guideline directly or in Redash dashboard or both. So you have to decide on that and which one is the optimal solution. Yeah. The main thing is that the query should be directly like there's an impact for the query.
So we have Cinta in here, right? Our new intern in DS. So hi, Cinta. Okay then. So we move to the next topic. So this is about the full stack evaluation. I'm not come for the last meeting on Friday, so so Kak Lilis, maybe you want to elaborate about this topic?
Okay. Which one? Oh, full stack. Yeah, that's
full stack
actually
evaluation.
already done. You can see the calculation below. Basically, we find out that the right property for full stack, it is very profitable compared to the property in Joglo Kawang, for example. It produced about net to Bukit Vista 8 million with the same calculation for expense, yeah, with the same calculation for expense, not really the same calculation, the same framework to calculate expense, And then below ada Rumah Budi Susanto where it's actually marketing only. Yeah, that one is marketing only. We get benefit net to Bukit Vista about 3 juta. So in this case, if we can have the right property for full stack, it will be profitable. And next step is to identify what kind of property that is like desired by the market. Itu
Yeah,
sih.
this is actually a really interesting report, yeah. So you investigated the full stack report from Joe
Yeah.
Kawang, Alice. Previously, I think there's a huge like restart of the full stack system framework.
Yes.
And Joe Kawang is one of the full stack property that shows success. What about the other two, like Rumah
The
Pajangan
other
and
two, that's why I'm
also
not investigating it since the property is not fit to the market,
okay,
I guess.
okay,
Like Rumah Pajangan and also Amarta is an apartment that is only for monthly booking.
uh-huh,
Jadi nggak bisa
yeah, you
daily.
bisa, yeah, okay.
Yeah, nggak bisa daily. And I think that's the two. And the third one is Villa Actress. No,
Akaza,
Dancing
no?
Garden.
Oh,
Dancing Garden. That
uh-huh.
is still in onboarding process. This is handled by Mas Bayu. Basically, he wants to
Ya, yang
experience.
langsung berarti bukan Acturus ya, cancel ya,
Nope,
Acturus
terus
Dancing Garden
Dancing
ya.
Garden. Yeah, Dancing
What is
Garden.
the progress on that one actually? After because that's like directly done by Kabayu ya. Do you have visibility on
Yeah,
that?
still in onboarding.
Since when, by the way?
Uh, okay, that's 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, weeks ago. It's handled by Kyla, Bayu, and Tandy. Itu aja 2 weeks belum selesai.
Ya, makanya kan. Okay. Does BI want to take a look at that too? Because there's no BI person involved right for now. Then I know Kabayu wants to take like handle it himself.
Yeah, interesting. So my plan is to investigate David is only on the finance side sih sebenarnya
Yeah,
at
correct.
this moment. After we are moving Bella to BA, I guess Bella can handle this analysis sih
Sure.
sebenarnya.
Yeah, the investigator. Because previously we thought kan there's an adoption issue and so on and so forth.
Yes,
That
yes.
causes not working. And right now, it's still about 2 weeks for the onboarding. So let's also evaluate that. See, was
Yeah,
also not
yeah,
working.
yeah.
But from this case of Rumah Pajangan, yeah, maybe to the revenue managers as well have the visibility, like still don't have visibility on what is working or not, or is there already a clear indication? Okay, so if the property fits this, we can actually offer full stack package.
Okay, anyone would like to give ini? Tapi sebenarnya I'm the one who manage full stack sih karena this is very new, right?
Yep.
So my visibility so far for Jogja property, why Joglo Kawang is selling first, very attractive because we have pool, private pool. Itu. This is the only one, not really the only one I guess. We have apa yang lainnya tuh yang ada pool Gembala if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
But
cuman
Gembala is not
Gembala
exclusive,
previously.
right? It's not exclusive. So that's the apa namanya? The selling point of apa namanya? Joglo Kawung, and also the location itself is pretty strategic. Only how to reach, jadi agak masuk gang dikit, it's the friction gitu. And apa ya lagi? I think that's it. And the design is also pretty unique for in Jogja.
Okay, so maybe to the next question. So this relates to the previously talked about issue about Rumah Pajangan on projection team, yeah. That Rumah Pajangan is actually located a bit far away from the city. So is it a good strategic move to further classify the locations of Jogja property, just like what we did with Bali, to further evaluate MQLs and so on and so forth?
I talked with Kyla already about that actually, VD, but we find out that most of our property that is working around the ring road area.
Within ring road area.
Yeah, ring road area ya. We already give the apa circle lah ya, di mana harusnya nyari property, and